Alright, so good morning, internets. Today is September 11. Big day in history of the United States. I don't know, this is corny. I just figured I'd do one of these kind of videos. So I figured I'd do a little ride. So just wanted to talk about where were you on September 11th? Happened about what, 16 years ago? It's just one of those days that you just don't forget. So I was listening to my favorite radio station, 103.9 The Edge, I guess, back in those days. Dave Pratt, he was on there. I was listening to the morning show. I don't recall exactly who the radio guy was, but I guess that was when those drunk pilots in Florida were flying around. So when I started my day here in Arizona, not exactly sure what time it was, but it was before I went to school. I was listening to the radio, getting ready for work or school, and dude made a comment on the radio that, hey, at the time it was just what we thought was just another drunk pilot crashing a plane into a building. Didn't know it was the World Trade Center or any of that stuff right away. But evidently, supposedly, that's when the first plane crashed into one of the first Trade Center. So I told my mom and all that stuff. First thing, they're like, yeah, you know, whatever, that's a joke. It was all a joke. And then on our way to school is when I noticed that it seemed quiet. Our school was right over a turning point for Sky Harbor. So you always heard planes and stuff, but it was just extra quiet that day. It was eerie. There wasn't that much traffic on the road. It was definitely something to think about, I guess. Didn't put a lot of thought into it, but kept listening to the radio show, and the guy was just joking about it, you know, whatever. It was just like a ha-ha, you know, like, wow, you know, even though that, you know, a lot of people died at the time, you know, we didn't know any of this, so I gotta understand, you know, everybody's trying to get in that first joke. So anyways, cracked into that first joke, and well, we get to school, sitting there driving around, or, you know, get in the parking lot. It's quiet. I mean, there's no kids outside on the playgrounds or anything. So just walked into the classroom, and everyone is stuck to a TV. And that's when I noticed that oh shoot, man, they're in New York and it's a trade center. It's like, man, it's like, what the heck is going on here? And then just like not even like a minute later, that's when the second plane went into the trade center, the other trade center. And then that's when all joking was gone. Like, it was a terrorist attack or an attack on the United States. Because at that time too, they were talking about another plane going down in Pennsylvania or something. I don't know exactly. I know I should know more, but at that time I didn't really know. I then heard the Pentagon, but then right away everybody was suspicious with everything. no trust, nothing. It's all just everybody after that, they wanted to go to war. A lot of friends signed up that day, right out of high school, figuring they were gonna go and shoot up a bunch of bad guys. Yeah, that was a horrible day. I think people lose sight because now it's just a joke, which everything becomes a joke eventually. Yeah, I don't know. Sad day. But yeah, you just never forget what you were doing that day, unless you just didn't care. I know a lot of people that just didn't care. And then there's another group of people that cared. I'm gonna make it simple. The world's in a race war. Always have, always will be. Religion, color, it don't matter. And as they say, history is going to repeat itself. Always has, and it's going to. Fucking asshole. So, with that said, can't just get along. So if you want, leave in the comments where you were on September 11, if you remember that day. Because in this day, as of right now, currently, North Korea wants to bomb the crap out of us. They've already been launching missiles. We're having the worst hurricane season ever, I guess, supposedly. Hurricane Irma is down there taking out Florida, and well, it took out the Bahamas. Got some pretty cool, well, they're not cool pictures. But the water got all sucked out of the Bahamas, so there's no clear blue water or nothing in the Bahamas. If I can find some pictures, I'll tag them in this video. But yeah, other states are on fire, burning. It's just, I don't know, turmoil. We all just need to come together, figure our shit out. And I mean, I don't know. I just hate people. I'm just gonna put it right there. People suck. People are the worst. One minute we're best friends, next minute we're out to get each other. Deceitful people. But anyway, that was my 2 cents. Just remember September 11. That's when history started to be made in my life, from where I can remember. I hope all of you guys are having a good day. Always pay attention, keep your eyes open, and always ask why. Alright. Peace. See you later. I'm done. I got nothing more to say.